All right, everybody. Turnaround talks with Josh. I'm almost out of breath because I got to the top of my climb and I wanted to share right away. So here's my share. We're working with boundaries this week. We're working with stand one, no to negativity, and whatever the heck that means to each of us. And exploring where saying no represents no to a boundary of who I am and how I'm willing to operate, rather than no, you're wrong and I'm right. So that's kind of what came up for me. Was I recently shared something that was really moving to me with a friend, and the friend's response, and it wasn't a wrong response, it was dead on the money, was criticism. To criticize the areas that fell short, and to differentiate ways of doing it that may be more helpful. And I'm so glad that instead of attacking my friend or attacking the right or wrong or attacking myself for sharing and not getting the feedback that I was hoping for, or any of those multitude of avenues that I could have gone down, I instead explored the energy. And I just knew something felt off. Level one. So what does that have to say? That says that there is a line that I must be aware of internally, even if I can't verbalize it, that something is operating outside of where the true of me wants to operate. And then another level down. So what does that have to say? And I realized, the way I encounter the world that's the truest version of myself is not through criticism to correction. It is through strengths to success. And I was thinking about this, and it started to become really clear to me, like, that's a differentiator about who I am, especially in my professional career, when I'm asked to come into school settings or into parent settings or into professional settings, peer-to-peer, and look at the environment and the interactions with people and offer an opinion. Really, it's just my opinion, but my advice, my opinion about what could shift that might benefit everybody. And my go-to is I look for what patterns are already established, what habits are already ingrained, and what's already a done deal. And I take that as success. The success is, here's the patterns. And what I do is I connect to the patterns of success in a way that develops healthy relationship around what's already happening. I just take the success that already exists and I make it obvious, and I create feedback around it, and I create community and connection around the success that already exists to build more success. But it's not my success. It's not, let me take you from A to B. It's, let me look at where you are and I'll follow your lead. And I will create, if I do it well, this is at least my intention. My intention is I will create a pathway for your patterns that already exist, your successful patterns, to evolve into community success, to evolve into ways that doors open for you, that you have more accessibility to people, to places, to communities, to reaching your goals. And that really starts with perspective, framework. It has to be true for me. I can't just decide I'm going to be the person who doesn't look for problems and correct all the problems. It starts here. It's the work that I do here that matters. And the way I see things, it truthfully is, I'm more interested in seeing what's already going right and building pathways off of what is already going right than spending a whole bunch of time deconstructing what's happening and reconstructing some pathway of my own imagination and superimposing what I think success should be on top of people. So that was just given to me. I am the greatness of following people's success in order to plan more success. I am the greatness of leading through following. I hope there was a gem in there for you. If not, thanks for listening and being on my ride with me. I love sharing with you people out here, and much love to you from Chico. Peace.